Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is gold, the commodity. This is the daily, and if I go by the same starting point that I mapped out for you in the AGI, let me take this one if I can get this. Yeah, okay, we go with the same starting point of the rally, the assumption. You remember in the case of XAO, AGI, we have the same point right here. It's the same thing. And in the case of gold, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, is it possible that we have ended the 5-wave run not here but here, right here, with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's an A, that's a B, and the 5-wave run that we have seen in gold would effectively tell us the C is over. The C is over. Basically, this correction would be counted as second wave. Now, I have to admit that in terms of the time scale and the price scale, this is way too brief. Way too brief. But it's not out of question. You know, it's not out of question. If markets are very bullish, there is a huge buying force, kind of mania, if you like. You can get these kind of corrections that will be very brief, and the rally will continue. Okay, now that's the daily, and I'm going to focus on what happened here. You can see there is a pretty strong, almost relentless push higher and higher. Let's have a look at the 30 minutes. You see, this is something you really have to reckon with. I am settling on taking this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could I be wrong? Yes. But right now, that's the best that I can do with it. Some would say this is an A, B, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C. Also possible. But look at this. I think as long as it stays above 26.20 right here, I think that the momentum is very strong. There is a fair chance it's going to hit the roof. It's going to hit the roof. It is definitely leading. It's leading over what silver is doing. It's way ahead of silver. It's way ahead of all the other metals. So yes, that will be very interesting in the next few days to observe what it's doing. Do we have a 1, 2, 1, 2? Is that a 3, 4, 3, 4 coming? I don't know. I didn't put any labelings here, do you see? But there is no question there is very strong push here, and I don't think that it's composed of an ABC, like A, B, C, something like that. No, I don't think it's an ABC. It really looks very impulsive. So that's why I think that we should give the bullish reading, we should give this bullish reading a chance. Keep it in mind, see how this is going to evolve in the next week or two. I think it'll be resolved. Now let's have a look at silver. What I'm going to do, I'm going to jump back to the weekly, and silver could not trace for us a clearer triangle than it did here. Just couldn't. Look at this. It's like textbook. That's the weekly. And again, we have the same dilemma where the fourth wave ended, because it's going to make such impact on the reading, the subsequent moves here. And if we settle on the fourth wave ending here, we have the same starting point of the big rally in gold in the commodity, in AGI, in XAU, we have exactly, sometimes to the day, the same starting point, okay? So I think it makes sense, as far as I can see, to start the same thing here in silver. The idea of the fourth wave will be fully respected with all the bits and pieces, the ups and downs here. Yes, there is perfectly a good reading that the fourth wave may have ended here. And then we go higher, and we may have seen a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending here. That's why I'm showing you the 1. Okay, and that will work out as an ABC, which is very similar to what I've just explained in the case of gold. Now let's take it to the daily level. Let's go to the daily level and let's have a look. You see coming up here, the 1 possibly ended here. There is a variant reading that may have ended here that will expand the second wave, and would also argue that maybe the second wave is not done. So it would look more, if you like, in order with the AGI, XAU and gold if we settle on the first wave ending here or here. Okay, that's not going to make a huge difference. If we end the first wave here, it just gives us more time in the correction. Okay, and you will end up with an ABC like that. Silver coming down in 5 legs could fit perfectly as C, and running away from the channel that was pointing down. That's a positive. We have on the 10-day, in red here, on the 10-day moving average, we see it going just under the price. It's just sitting under the price here, supporting it. And we have also horizontal support. Now, I think there is a fair case here of arguing that this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have a 5th wave coming. If that's the case, that happens next week. We have a nice rally, 5th leg. That'll be our first wave. First wave. Again, no guarantees. That could be first wave, then a correction that will go back to check 31 around here. Imagine to yourself it jumps to 32, 32 and a half. It gets knocked down by the overhead resistance here. It comes back, it shuttles between 32 and a half to 31 for let's say a week or so. And then boom, back to 35. If that happens, it crosses the barrier right here at 35, wave count is clarified. Wave count is clarified, we are in an extremely bullish setup. Okay, again, these are assumptions that I that I see in the current circumstances, but I wish I could deliver certainties, but that's not the case. That's a 4th wave, or 4th wave may have ended here. We are waiting for the 5th. Okay. Let's have a look at my website. The homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week. And at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal. because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here. Chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still. The information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium. So if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.